With Paul O'Neill after the Braves get a sweep over Flagler. And Coach, let's talk about the series. We missed you games 1 and 2. So when you look at the series as a whole, first of all, how big of a deal is it to come up with a sweep here late in the PBC season?
Oh, I think it's huge. I mean, we're trying to play to boost our resume to get into a regional here at the end of the season. And you know, us and Flagler were pretty much identical records going into this weekend. You know, we needed to win this series the same as they were trying to win the series, and we're very fortunate to win all 3 games.
Did you feel like at times this weekend that pitching kind of turned a corner for you guys? You got out of a big bases loaded jam here in Game 3 today, had some big performances yesterday, and then of course Anthony Burke in Game 1. Where do you kind of evaluate the pitching staff right now?
I believe the pitching staff is starting to come around. We're starting to feel a little more confident in what we're trying to do. I mean, Anthony has been just outstanding his last 7 starts. You know, for us. I mean, he sets the tone, you know, for our entire staff. I believe Jordan Toney has really picked it up in his last 4 starts for us. He's really done a great job for us. And today we tried something a little bit different. We tried to kind of bullpen it a little bit, starting Henry. And it worked okay for us. I mean, each guy kind of went out there and did their thing and had moments that they were very good, and they had some other moments where maybe they weren't so good.
Obviously, it's easy to say in that inning when Thomas Durant takes over and the bases are low with nobody out that you'd expect him to keep it clean. But as a coach, realistically, what are you looking for in that situation, and what did you see from Durant when he was able to get out of that out-run scoring?
Well, you know, we're hoping to limit damage, you know, in that inning where can we get out of the inning and only give up 1 run, and, you know, we wiggle off the hook, and, you know, he does a phenomenal job, you know, for us. I guess it all equals itself out because the next inning, you know, here come the walks and, you know, base hits, and, you know, we're going to the bullpen again. So it's, you know, it all equals itself out. He made some good pitches, and we made a really, you know, a couple nice defensive plays behind him. But then the next inning, you know, here we are, you know, right back in the bullpen with somebody else out there who's in a jam, you know, trying to get us out of it too.
What's it like for you guys right now when you go to the plate? I mean, this offense seems ultra confident. You have both Seth Hardings and Luke Jackson go for multiple home runs today. Connor Granger hits 1 as well. Have you had an offense that is this confident at this point of the season?
I think we have. I mean, I like our team offensively. I like what we're doing. When we play at home, we're very confident. We really cater towards our ballpark. You know, the ballpark today was playing small. I mean, the wind was blowing out of the east today, which means it's blowing out to the left. That usually doesn't happen here. Usually it blows out of the west. It comes across the field, so it makes it, you know, much more difficult to hit the ball out to left field. But as far as what the guys are doing offensively, they're working really hard during the week on an approach, trying to get to the top of the baseball, and they're trying to be extremely aggressive with the barrel. And when they're getting pitches that they can handle and they're aggressive with the barrel and they can start above it, you know, they got a really good chance of it going somewhere in a hurry.
And when we talk about the importance of you guys trying to get to a regional now and these wins in the late part of the season, what do you talk to the team about moving forward into this final week of the regular season where you guys go on the road to Catawba and then have Georgia Southwestern on next weekend slate?
Well, you know, Catawba won the regular season for the SAC. You know, they're the best team in the SAC, and it's going to be a tall task for us on Tuesday at their place. Anybody who was here early in the year realized we were supposed to play them here, and we had a malfunction of some sort as far as why we didn't play. You know, so now we're taking, you know, taking the circus on the road, and we're going there. So it's going to be much more difficult for us to win in their ballpark, but it's a game that we need to win. You know, our team realizes that, you know, we need every win going down the stretch, and then we need to play well in our conference tournament if we want to give ourselves a chance to get an at-large bid if we don't win our conference tournament.
All right, Coach. Well, we're looking forward to that final week of the regular season. We'll see you guys at Catawba on Tuesday, and thanks for the time.
Thank you.